And welcome back. So this superhero video I'm talking about is not one I had on my list. This is something that happened a little while ago. There was a set visit for Justice League earlier this week, or earlier last week, I believe. Within the last week, there was a set visit for Justice League, and they went over a great deal of information. Talked about seeing J.K. Simmons is Gordon. Sorry, I blanked. There's a scene between the piece of information I'm really going to be touching on is this the scene between Flash and Bruce Wayne. But there's a scene on top of the building with basically where the bat signal is, with Jim Gordon and Batman, Wonder Woman, Cyborg. I think Aquaman. I can't be certain on that one. Actually, I'll cover both those scenes. But there's also concept art, new vehicles revealed. There's a lot of stuff, and it also because they've been filming for about a month, I think. They've been filming for about a month, and they'll still be filming, and they're still filming for a while before Comic-Con. So I can almost guarantee you right now we're getting something from Justice League for Comic-Con. But what I want to talk about right now, or I wasn't going to talk about one, but might as well make it two, is the scene descriptions. They actually showed people two scenes. They showed one, and the effects weren't complete, but essentially, one is a recruitment scene with Batman and Barry. The other is a scene on a building with all of them, all the ones currently together, with Gordon kind of giving them information. So let's do this scene by scene. So let's talk about the Flash and Batman, which sounds great, which sounds hilarious, which really indicates that they understood they're understanding some of their mistakes from Batman v Superman. They're making this definitely more fun, not just action packed and maybe a little dark on some aspects, but fun too. So the scene is essentially Barry goes to his apartment, lights are out, and TVs light up, and all of a sudden the lights come on. And Bruce Wayne is sitting in a chair, and he sees the Flash on, and he shows the Flash on the TV. He's like, "Hi, Barry. Who are you?" Bruce Wayne. That's you. And then Barry is like, no, that's not me, because, I don't drink milk, and I'm Jewish. Apparently he's just making all these excuses, and Bruce just keeps kind of pressuring him on it. He keeps making these excuses to get out of it. And then Batman just finally gets fed up with him just kind of like stalling, and he just throws a battering, and Barry more or less slows down time, kind of like Quicksilver does, because of speed, and looks at it and just, and then just grabs it, and he's like, "So you're fast." And Bruce Wayne's like, "So you're fast? You're Batman." It's like, "You're Batman." It's like, "Barry, I'm putting a team together like in 3 seconds. I'm in." It's like, "Wait, what? Really?" "Yeah, seriously, I don't have a lot of friends. By the way, can I keep this?" I'm like, this sounds hilarious. If nothing else, I hope this scene gets shown at Comic-Con and then gets shown online, because I want to watch this scene. This scene sounds hilarious and awesome. They've been describing that the Flash is definitely one of the comedic. Flash apparently steals this scene as good as Ben Affleck is, and Ben Affleck looks like he's going to be great in this film, all that, but he steals the scene apparently, and that gets me so hyped. Apparently he's the way he makes his suit is that he goes to, I think, NASA or something like that. He uses a 3D printer to print his suit out of heat-resistant shuttle material, so that way when he's traveling fast, because his body's apparently not immune to like the friction burns or anything like that. So that way he can absorb the heat and move fast along that. And later it's going to get upgraded with Wayne tech. Apparently they said the suit's like couple hundred pieces all together, so that's really cool. Which, by the way, you kind of get a little hint of how the suit probably looks in BVS when Bruce has the dream sequence and the Flash appears through that wormhole. So yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of how this is going to look. It's going to have a very Injustice Gods Among Us look to it. So that, I think, is a really cool scene. I can't wait to actually see this movie. I'm starting to get hyped for this movie. I wasn't not looking forward to Justice League, but I was a little. I mean, I liked Batman v Superman fine. I'm one of the people, I don't love it, but I'm one of the people who very much enjoyed it, recognizing it as problems. Did it kind of feel like Justice League 1.1 or just like 0.5, whatever? It felt like a precursor to Justice League, which in a way it should have, but in the same way it didn't feel enough like Batman v Superman. So tit for tat. But now hearing this stuff, it's starting to get me excited. And then we move on to the other scene, which is Jim Gordon basically talking about a kidnapped scientist, more or less. And again, I think it's Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, and then Cyborg appears. And apparently Wonder Woman gives him this really big smile. Now, I've read some people write, I've read some articles from some people saying it's like possible romance between Cyborg and Wonder Woman. I don't really think so. Cyborg's also another character who's supposedly going to be having a lot of humor to him as well, especially between, and he may appear in the Flash movie as well, kind of like a buddy cop thing, which I think is going to be awesome. DC needs to understand the no jokes rule, which I don't think really exists at this point. That's not going to fly. You need to have levity. You need to have some humor, and these are going to be the guys that do it. Even Batman probably had some humor, like in that scene alone. But he shows up and she gives him this big smile. And I've heard some people hint that maybe that's leading to a romance. I'm like, no, I don't think so. And the reason I don't think so is, one, romantic relations are a little difficult for Cyborg, given the fact that he kind of doesn't have the reproductive stuff, he can feel the emotions and stuff like that. Not impossible by any stretch of the means. I'm sure you can work something out, but definitely difficult. Also, Cyborg is basically computer generated from the neck down, probably going to have some face stuff as well, but he's computer generated, his body. Understandably so. What I think it actually more is, and I heard someone on Collider Movie Talk, or Collider Heroes bring this up, and it makes a lot more sense when you hear the context of how she just looks at him like this big smile, like she's happy to see him. I think what it is, and I agree with what he says, that both Bruce and Diana went to recruit these individuals that they saw on the tapes, and she went to Star Labs or wherever Cyborg was to go recruit Cyborg. Cyborg turned her down. She was disappointed. And maybe she could understand a little bit of the sympathy, and maybe she sympathized with him. And then when he actually does show up, she's relieved and smiled and happy to see him. It's like, you did show, you came, all right, yeah, we're gonna kick some ass together, yeah. So I really don't if there is a Wonder Woman romance going to happen, it's either going to be between Superman, because that happened in the comics in the New 52. It's either going to be between Superman and her. I doubt it because of Amy Adams right now, because of Lois Lane. Or it's going to be between her and Bruce. Because Bruce and her had really good... Ben Affleck and Gal Gadot had really good chemistry. Bruce and Wonder Woman had some good chemistry together as well. So if there's a romance with Wonder Woman involved, I think it's either going to be Batman and Wonder Woman. I'd lean more towards Batman and Wonder Woman, or Superman and Wonder Woman. But it's Gordon basically telling him, and apparently when they saw him on set, they just saw Jim Gordon. He looked like straight out of the comics Jim Gordon. A jacked Jim Gordon. I mean, he's wearing the trench coat and everything like that. But Jim Gordon, like, seriously, have you seen the J.K. Simmons photos of him working out for the role of Gordon? I'm like, holy hell, man! It gives me hope I could always get fit if I really tried. But no, and they're giving information, and then apparently what happens is they all disappear except for Flash. And Flash tells us, was I supposed to do that? Jim and Gordon just giving him a look like, yeah, you were supposed to do that. Oh, okay. So this movie sounds like it's going to have some... Now, they didn't detail any action sequence or anything. Right now, these are just character moments. Obviously, most of the effects probably aren't finished right now. There's a lot of CGI that's going to be incorporated. They're filming. They'll probably be filming for at least a couple more months minimum. I would imagine this film gets done... Because when is the film supposed to come out? It's supposed to come out in November. I would be saying this film wraps up its production somewhere in fall, and then we get our first trailer. Oh, when's Wonder Woman supposed to come out? Oh, I think it's supposed to come out in May, I think. I would imagine we either get a first trailer attached to Wonder Woman. Might be a little late. I think we get our first main trailer we get attached to Wonder Woman. Teaser trailer, I say we get a couple months earlier, around February, maybe March, February. I'll be completely wrong, I'm certain. But, I mean, there was a bunch of other stuff to talk about. One plot of points is that we get a history lesson, is that the MacGuffins in this movie are essentially mother boxes. They're that open the boom tubes. They're essentially apocalyptic technology that has been split between the humans, the Amazons, and the Atlanteans. So... and these are the MacGuffins that, I guess, Steppenwolf, who's one of the main villains of the film, is going to be trying to get to unleash Apocalypse and bring Darkseid to Earth. So, Yeah, we know Zeus is was mentioned, or maybe will show up. So like Zeus, he may be the High Father. Who knows? We know that despite being his Amazon, she is also a demigod daughter of Zeus, Wonder Woman. So that is interesting. We'll see how that plays out. But both of these clips, both of these scenes sound really funny. I can't wait to see this movie now. I'm really getting excited for that. I can't wait for Comic-Con to show up. By the way, when is Comic-Con? Comic-Con's in July. I heard I was even mentioning Comic-Con this. I saw some people talk about Comic-Con. Comic-Con is right around the corner, man. Comic-Con season. I love Comic-Con season because I get to talk about Comic-Con stuff. Hopefully trailers will drop. I'll get to talk about it. To be fair, I might do a video. It might be a touch and go thing. I will probably do a video if the trailer does not drop. And to be fair, if it's leaked, I'll probably watch a leaked version because I want to talk about it. I want to see it. I want to talk about it. I want to get excited for it. But I'll try to be fair and stuff like that. Now, to be fair, if they're smart, like they did with BVS, they should more likely just drop the trailer about 30 minutes after they air it at Comic-Con. Give everyone a chance to see it that first time at Comic-Con, and then drop whatever trailers are going to drop online afterwards, because that was a damn smart play by Warner Bros. When they did that for Batman vs Superman. And then of course the Suicide Squad trailer leaked out, so they had to release that, and you're like, they were upset about that. Are you kidding me? That got people excited for that movie. Are you kidding me? So it's not a bad idea to maybe drop these online shortly after showing them at Comic-Con. That gives excitement hyped even more. So I hope. I mean, and then we got Marvel doing stuff. We're gonna get Doctor Strange. That's a guarantee. We're gonna probably get Guardians of the Galaxy 2 stuff. Spider-Man maybe. Spider-Man's actually started. I just realized Spider-Man has started shooting. Spider-Man Homecoming has started shooting. Maybe we'll get I'm actually wondering. Maybe we'll get Spider-Man. At least a little tease of it. Well, we'll find out. Assuming Star Wars Celebration, which, no, we've had Star Wars Celebration, I think. Or in London. Anyway, Episode 8 trailer is going to be dropping. Some sort of teaser is going to be dropping soon. Absolutely. And then Rogue One full trailer. We're going to be getting so much this year at Comic-Con. It's going to be amazing. Anyway. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. I'll be back with one more video in just